Yo, what's up, guys? Sorry, I'm a bit late. Had some stuff changed in the house. We may have internet issues if things trip, whatnot, but we're gonna try our best. What's up, guys? What up? Oh, wrong screen. All right, we got a couple orders today. The Pokemon dock is coming in with 2 boxes of OP14. You got it. The Pokemon dock. We got EBO 3 allocations today. It ain't looking good, dude. As we expected. It is not looking good. Alright, 2 boxes for Pokemon Dock. Yeah. I mean, they're going for $750 a pop on the TCG player for a reason. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Supply is not quite meeting the demand, I'll tell you that. Can't even collect the Japanese SPs. This'll all pass, don't worry. It'll all pass. I don't know how long it'll be, but it'll pass. There's a lot of people just getting into it because it's very easily manipulated. If Bandai wants to cash in, they will overprint for a little while. What's up, Boomer? You're proud of me. Why are you proud of me? Go 14-minute intro. Yeah, I did a short intro because I'm a little late today. A little bit late. We got some lights being changed out and some ceiling fans and structures and stuff. All that good stuff. One of the fans up in the bathroom getting changed. That kind of thing. What's up, Rice? What's going on? Yeah, so projected to be like 25 inches or whatever. If that's the case, I might be streaming for Stacy at some point. If we're like completely locked in Monday, Tuesday, I'll probably stream for her, and then she can stream my Wednesday and maybe Sunday next week. We'll swap. Because I'm not gonna really want her driving in the snow. So we'll figure it out. Stacy got an Explorer, she's fine. We'll see. I would feel bad if she got in an accident. Cause I don't know like how recent she just changed her tires and shit like that. She could slide on the ice. It just depends if she's got like 4-wheel drive. Alright, Pokemon Dock. You can get 2 boxes, and here are your 2 packs as well. And we'll see what we get. Let's see what your 2 packs are. Alright, you got Rayleigh and Eustace Captain Kidd for your toppers. 9 have been secrets. Well, at least the secrets have value right now. The Mihawks and the crocodiles are actually worth a little bit, whereas like secrets are usually not worth shit, dude, unless it's highly playable in the game. So at least the secrets got some value on them. Come on. Oh, for sure, man. I feel you, dude. I feel it. Come on. Okay. We got Mr. 2. Mr. 2. Alright, we got Mihawk. Went 2-1 with Boa yesterday. The tournament at our store. I lost the purple Dofi, dude. That deck's kind of fucking annoying, man. Alright, we got Isho. Kind of fucking dumb, dude. The purple Dofi actually is a pretty good matchup into Boa. Because it basically makes my perfume femurs completely pointless. Because he can redirect an attack into another character. Which is pretty lame. It's actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It fucked me pretty hard. It's a close match though. I was one attacker short. He had like no cards in hand, but I only had 3 attackers, so. And he had like 3 of the big Dofis on board, so it's just nothing I could fucking do, man. And then when he played the 10-drop Dofi, it solidified the game for him, but beat Jaden yesterday, which is nice because he always wins. But Boa is a force to be reckoned with. Such a good deck, man. It gets better when EBO 3 comes out. Once we get those yellow Namis, those yellow Namis are huge for the deck. Such a good card. It's just another card that they can't really swing into. It's a big body. It's a 6,000 body. It has a crazy on-play effect. This card right here, dude, fucking owned me. Don -3, choose one. If your leader has Don Quixote Pirates, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or less. Up to 3 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 7 or less cannot be rested until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Fucking kind of a strong card, man. Kind of strong card. It froze 3 of my characters. And then we got fucking cooked. Ooh, all right. We got the Crocodile Leader Altar. Nice. All right. Very good. Crocodile. Alright, Rosinante and Law. Uh-oh. Ooh, gold Egghead Don. We'll take that. Nice. Nice. The gold Dons do not take a hit slot either, so you can technically have 4 hit boxes. It's pretty dope. Alright, Nami. Nami's a good card. Circle effect. Oh yeah, the texturing. Yeah, it's really nice. All right, we got a boa. I know that card from anywhere. All right, Boa Hancock. Very good card. Card's like 30 bucks, dude. Super good. All right, we got Carito. 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 Migalo. All right, we got Crocodile. Secret. Secrets also have the circle texture as well. Yeah, dude, the texturing on One Piece cards, as you guys know, are just on another level of sick. It's been like that forever. Like the, yeah, just the foiling is just too dope, man. Another boa, nice, dude. 2 boa boxes back to back's huge. Or maybe you got 2 in 1 box. I've seen that. Secrets can double up, which is weird. Usually that's not a thing. Also, leaders can double up in a case as well, which is new to the set. Usually you would always get like 1 of each leader in a case. You wouldn't get dupes like that, but I think because they're combining like EBO 4 with these sets, like some of the hit rates are different. Ooh, nice. Got the Bond Clay alt arts. All right, another good one. Yeah. And then SP boxes are guaranteed 2 hits. So SP always comes with a secret rare, I think. So like when you get an SP, it's guaranteed secret with it. I'm pretty sure. That's what I've been reading. Which, I mean, it's kind of fair to an extent. Because, you know, the SPs are worth so fucking much, man. So, I think they just wanted to make it so that if you get an SP box, you know, it's great, but you're going to have... You don't need extra hits on top of an SP. It's like... SPs are like hitting a fucking lottery, man. Alright, Jinbei. Carito. What's up, Mel? Is it 13 haben? All right, another Bond Clay, dude. Bro, did we get back? Did we get like identical boxes or what? Because you got 2 boas, then you got 2 Bond Clays. Which, as you guys know, alt arts are really nice to get duplicates of, because, like, people want playsets. If they're, like, blinging out their deck, so... Alright, we got Foxy. Not a super bad thing to get duplicates of the same alt arts, as long as it's a playable card, which I think that Bond Clay is probably playable in Croc. Assuming it's gotta be playable in Crocodile. I thought you didn't get alt dupes in the same case. Yeah, it's different. Like, so they've changed so many things with OP14. Nah, they've changed a bunch of stuff. You can get duplicate leaders in the same case now, in OP14 specifically. So you can't have triple SP boxes. Yeah, they changed up a lot of stuff with the distribution of hits. So it's not you can get 2 of the same leaders in the same case. I saw it with my own eyes. Somebody got 2 boas in the same case. And we've also had a couple duplicate leaders as well in the same case. You can dupe leaders in this set only. But like OP10, OP11, OP12, all those other sets, yes, you couldn't get a duplicate of the same leader in the same case, but it's different now. All right, the Pokemon dock. I appreciate that. Thanks for jumping in, dude. Pokemon Doc. Oh. Alright. There you are. Alts? Oh, yeah. Even with the old sets, you could get duplicate alts. Usually not in the same box, though, but this was 2 boxes. So I'm pretty sure these came from 2 different boxes. But you can get duplicate alts in the same case. I know that's a thing for sure. All right, Boomer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Someone on Reddit saying that leader boxes get the leader, an altar, and a gold Dawn. Maybe. I don't know about that, though. Because I feel like we've had some leader boxes that had 2 alternates, didn't we? I swear we did. Oh, you got the Shanks altar, Boomer. Nice, man. Very good. That could be true, though, because we just actually got a gold Dawn with that leader, so that's possible. It might be right. And that gold Dawn did come out right next to the leader. Going on, Tarzan? If you didn't own a shop, what's the highest you'd pay for an EBO3 box? If I didn't own a store and I was going to buy one, I wouldn't be buying one for the prices that they're going for right now. This One Piece shit's a bubble, dude. I know enough about the hobby to know that this shit's a bubble, and there's a ton of people trying to jump in it to make money, and they don't know what they're doing. So, I don't know. I think even paying like $200 for a new set is ridiculous, but $900 to $700 to $900, that's just actually unbelievable. Like my guess was that EBO3 was gonna be over over 300. I did not expect it to be like $700 to $900. That's just not sustainable at all. So I can't give you a number, man, to be honest. All right, thanks, Boomer. The price is just so far outside of what I think One Piece boxes should be priced that I'm not even comfortable giving you a number. I mean, we got our allocations for EBO3 today. It's about 20% of what we get for normal sets, I believe. Yeah, it's about 20%. So, yeah. You think under 250 for EBO3 box would be good? If you paid 250 for an EBO3 box, you would be scamming the person you bought it from at this point. That's how big the difference is. It would literally be a scam. You would be scamming them for that price. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, Mike, one box of OP14. Yeah, I mean, if you can get EBO 3 at retail, I mean, I don't know. I would go for it, because if the prices stay anywhere close to the way they are, we won't have any for stream, to be honest with you guys. I don't feel comfortable charging you guys that much money, and also it would be irresponsible for me to allow the store to, you know, miss out on thousands of dollars. So yeah, getting a box at a good price is now considered scamming. It's so doomed. Well, it is buying a box from somebody at $200 when they're selling for like $750 is literally scamming. You're at that point where you got someone who has a Charizard that's worth $500 and you're gonna pay them $100 for that $500 Charizard. Like, that is literally a scam. So yeah, no, it is true. Like, you're not wrong and I'm not wrong. But yeah, I mean, at this point, with it being the price that it is, unless it goes down to probably like 300 a box online, we probably won't have any for breaks, unfortunately. I think we're gonna just sell them all online, and that'll be that. Because then if the price of it drops after we sell it, I won't feel as bad. It'll be, you know, people we don't know. And, you know, you guys, I care about you guys and stuff. And again, it's like one of those things where it's just in a really bad spot because I need to do what's best for the store. What's best for the store is to sell it all online, and then, you know, you guys don't have to worry about me overcharging you. You know, it's better to not have it than to burn bridges with your loyal customers, in my opinion. I do agree that the One Piece TCG was flying under the radar for so long. Like, the cards look so good, the characters are likable, the anime is phenomenal. It's constantly getting new content, but this is not just One Piece hype. This is like something completely different. There is a very large amount of people who came from like sneakers and like other collectible markets that are specifically targeting One Piece. So it is to that point where like a lot of it is fluff. There's definitely like, there has to be demand first, but a lot of this is bullshit, and these people will go away when shit drops. At this point, they need to make more OP stores. Nah, I don't agree with that. I think they need to just give more product to their stores that already exist. If their stores are already like, if the stores that already exist get more product, then it would be more competitive and they would have to drop their prices. I find it hilarious that One Piece blew up right as it's honestly getting extremely boring. Like, if you've been in since 01, the shit's same for years now. They're pumping value that isn't there. I don't think that's true at all, Power Tacos. I think that the game has actually, and the cards and like the rarities have drastically gotten better since OP1. OP1 was terrible. Yeah, OP1 was horrible, dude. The artworks were terrible. The fucking rarities were shit. The box size was awful. Every pack had a Don in it, so there's just like a ton of extra shit. But I agree with you though, like that the price of One Piece should be cheap, in my opinion. It's just not. I mean, you got people that have no interest in trading cards at all that are talking about trading cards all day because of the investability of it and people trying to make money. It all comes down to money, bro. People trying to make money off it, dude. That's it. Also, those blue bottom boxes, don't look them up if you were ripping them for $90 like it was candy. Don't go look it up. They're like 15 grand or something. Anyways, I mean, it's like no different than spending Bitcoin on a pizza when no one wanted it, right? Oh, dude, that's what I'm saying. The show right now is amazing. The One Piece is just getting better. The show, for sure. All right, here we go, Mike. Good luck. Also, do you have an existing bag, Mike, or no? It's just a bunch of scalpers, dude. Like, there is an underlying demand for One Piece, and there are fans who still love it. But man, yeah, it's most of it is just fluffed from scalpers, so it'll pass. It always does. What'll happen is Bandai will feel the need to scale up their printing, and the price of stuff will drop, and then the investor slash crypto bros will jump to the next big thing, which is probably going to be back to Pokemon, if I'm being honest. If those 30th anniversary reveals are real, then we're cooked. Dude, I know, Power. That's crazy, man. Hey, that's the thing, though. Like, when a hobby gets pumped like this, the only people who truly benefit are the ones that were already in it before the pump. So, yeah, I mean, I know Danny, like, paid off all her debt with one fucking card. Shit was crazy. That is a very hot card. Jesus Christ. Mommy? So, yeah, I mean, I think my binder went from like something like 8 grand to probably like $20,000 now, and I haven't done anything. So I just sit there. So, well, you guess what? Get your money out of the hobby now, and then buy it back when everything's cheap. I've honestly considered just selling everything in my binder and then going back and buying it after the hobby pops, the bubble pops. I mean, I got like all the old BOA SPs. I got 5 mangas. Like, I got some good shit in there. Got some old alt arts. Pretty much paid for me to get into Magic and bling out a few decks, plus brand new stuff for both our rooms. We're getting her car this weekend from Shiny Cardboard. I know, man, it's crazy. Crazy times we live in, man. Ooh, we got the Gecko Moria alt art leader. All right, let's see if this is true. Let's see if we get another gold. So if we get a gold Don, then that Reddit post is probably correct. There's a gold Don in every leader box. We'll see. Nice. Gecko Moria. Yeah, exactly. That's all in it. So all the people who are gonna get burned by this bubble are the people who are getting into it now and don't know what they're doing and are overpaying for fucking singles and shit. You go buy like some graded card that's like $10,000 and it drops to like $1,500 in 2 months. Like, you're cooked. Well, this is all from a single box, so we'll see if there's a gold Don in this box, and that post is probably right. Or maybe they meant that was the only time you get gold Dons is in leader boxes, but it's not guaranteed. That could be another thing too. All right, Jimbei. All right, we got Megalo. Megalo. Migalo. Alright. That card's actually kind of good. I played in the pre-release. You may rest this character, KO up to one of your opponent's rested characters with 8,000 power or less. It's actually kind of good. For like green to have like knockout like that's kind of crazy. Green doesn't really have a lot of removal. It usually just rests stuff. That's another thing too, is like people grading One Piece, like PSA 10s are, dude, that might be it, dude. Leader boxes might have gold dons. It's looking probable. But yeah, that's like people who are buying One Piece cards like PSA 10s at a premium have no idea that like most One Piece cards come out of the pack as 10s. It's not like Pokemon where the centering's all fucked up and you got like edge wear from the manufacturer and shit like that. That's why Pokemon PSA 10s have such a premium, because they're really hard to get. It makes sense, right? Like, it needs to be hard to get in order for the population to be low. You know, you may pull three cards, 3 SIRs, and have none of them might be 10s, you know? Whereas One Piece, I feel like at least, God, maybe like 60-70% of them are 10s right out the pack, because the quality's so good. Yep. It is possible. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. Right, so the thing is, if the gem mint ratio is like 90% or something like that, then there should be no reason why PSA 10s have a huge premium. It'll usually be like one of those things where like PSA 10s might be worth like 10% more than raw, something like that, or 15% more than raw. It shouldn't be like double like what we're seeing. Who's that?
The camera's over there.
Hey, what's up?
It's like a sport.
So yeah, that's basically what I was saying about the grading thing. The big difference between Pokemon and One Piece. One Piece has too good a quality. It's the same thing with like Japanese One Piece or Japanese Pokemon. Like the quality's really good, which makes the gem rate higher, which makes the value have less of a gap between raw and graded. It's just supply and demand, man. That's why Pokemon, like especially English black labels, go for such a insane premium, because there's only going to be like 1 or 2 of them in the world. That's why they go for like, they can go for like 20x of PSA 10 sometimes. Yes, you did miss your break, Pokemon Doc. You did miss your break. You can always go back and watch both either on YouTube or on Twitch. But I think you did pretty good from what I remember. I think you did pretty good. All right, Mike. Thanks for jumping in, man. Let me double check, see. I don't know if Mike said anything about having a... Let's see. We're gonna start me a new one. Thank you for having OP14. No worries, man. I mean, we're gonna have it for a little while. It's getting low, but we'll have it for a little bit. I know that there's 2 ways you can run your business, really, when it comes to, well, there's more than that, but the 2 most popular ways is you can either do hard limits, right, and only allow people to get, imagine if I just let you guys get 3 packs a day, right? That's it, total. You get 3 packs, you get 3 packs, you get 3 packs, and then we charge maybe just a tad over MSRP. I don't like that. I think people, especially when it comes to sets that are hard to find, I think people will pay closer to market knowing that they can open as much as they want. You know what I'm saying? So and that's the way our brick and mortar works too, is it's like, there's like that balance, right? You can either have it closer to market, actually have it on the shelves, and let the people who want to pay more, or you can do you hard limit everybody and only let people get 3 packs a day or whatever. And then people send in their brothers, their sisters, their aunts, their mothers to get around the 3-pack limit, and the store ends up only making MSRP anyways. So we like doing the other way, personally. We get a lot of good feedback about that too. Like, a lot of people appreciate actually having product in stock, and what they don't realize is like, what most people don't realize when they complain about our prices is the only reason we have stuff in stock for you to complain about is because our prices are what they are. If our price is so low that someone feels like they can come in and wipe us out and resell, because even if they're opening the product, people say, oh, well, what if they want to open it? They're still opening product at a significantly cheaper price than what the boxes are worth, which means that the singles that they're going to pull from those packs are going to be worth more than what they're, you know, when they go to sell them at full price. Because people aren't going because, oh, I paid MSRP for this box, I'm going to go sell my singles for half of what they're worth because I paid half of what the box is worth. No one's going to do that. They're going to go sell their singles for the maximum price that they can, which is market. So, you know, we have a lot of people who come in like, dude, I do like 6 packs for the players. Some guy pulled like $180 worth of cards from 6 packs. So he paid $30 and pulled $180 in cards. Like that discrepancy there is just insane. And the reason I don't care is because he is a player. He comes into our events. He plays in all of our events. He was playing before the One Piece hype, so I don't care. But like, you can't let a bunch of people make a bunch of money off you and then you be sold out. No one's gonna come to your store, you know. All right, Fogo de Chow 4 OP14. You got it. Also, I see it. One of the orders skipped. Did someone's order get skipped, or is that just did we get like a failed payment or something? Because I see it goes from 48623 to 48624 or 48624 to 48626. Oh yeah, like I mean we'll always be under market. Like, I'm never gonna charge you guys over market unless it's like on a product where, you know, the market is so low that we can't make money on it. That's the only time it'll be over, and that means because we're okay, you know, with it sitting on the shelves and not selling at that point, because, you know, obviously we can't lose money on products. We do sometimes, but it's definitely not the mindset you want to have. What's up, Dorky? What's going on, man? How you doing, brother? So you know, and it's like, I always like having conversations about being a store owner and the way collectibles works, because it seems like a lot of people don't really understand like how distribution works in the collectible scene. Like, imagine this, okay? So this is how it actually works. We have to put in pre-orders for products before we even know what the product is. Specifically for Bandai, you have to put in your pre-orders for Bandai products like 6 months in advance. Okay, dude, with Weiss shorts, you don't even know, sometimes you don't even know the name of the set. Like, you know which anime it is, but you don't know anything about it. Same thing with, I think they've changed it a little bit, but same thing with like Dragon Ball. There's been times where our pre-orders were due for Dragon Ball sets and they don't even have like a picture of the product yet on their website. So imagine this. The store has to take all the risk in ordering these sets before we even know what's in the set. This is what the distributors do, okay? They say, okay, how much do you want? Say I order 800 boxes. If the set is super hot and a lot of people want it, we're not getting 800 boxes. We're probably going to get 150 boxes, right? Because they'll be like, oh, you know, that was your allocations. If we put in an order of 800 boxes and the set is dog shit, the distributor can just be like, you ordered 800. Sorry, here you go. You ordered 800. Here it is. We don't want to keep it in our warehouse. So there it goes. Goodbye. So stores constantly have that risk where we have to basically gamble on every single set and try to order the perfect amount. So when sets are hot, we're not going to charge MSRP for hot sets when people are not willing to pay MSRP when the sets are bad. Do you see what I'm saying? So it can't be one way or the other. It's either you're cool with market all the time or you're cool with MSRP all the time. If we could know 100% that regardless of the set, everything would sell out at MSRP no matter what, I would sell everything at MSRP. I wouldn't care. But that's just unfortunately not how collectibles work, man. All right, Fogo, thanks for jumping in, Fogo. Fogo de Chow. Like, this isn't, you know, we're not BJ's where we can just order more paper towels from the manufacturer. That's just not how collectibles works. So yeah, exactly, Jesus. A lot of people do that. That is a very, very successful way to run the business, to basically just take everything the distributor gives you at any price all the time. The problem with that is when there's a dip like there was in 2022, a lot of stores that were doing that went out of business because of what I just said, because they're saying, oh, they're putting on monstrous pre-orders and they're taking whatever they can get from the distributor. What happens when products are selling for cheaper than what they're buying from the distributor at? Because there are some very big stores that get special price breaks because of the quantity of product that they order, and the fact that when Pokemon Center gets these massive pallets of product and they ship them to the distributor can just slap on a label and push it out the door immediately. They don't have to break it down. They don't have to pay employees to count boxes. They don't have to pay employees to pack. They just stick a label on it and they send it off. And guess what? Because they're selling in a larger quantity, those stores get a better price on product, which means that when we're in a bear market, those huge businesses are going to be able to sell product for cheaper than smaller stores can buy from distributors and still make money. And you can't compete with that. It's impossible. So it's a very, very risky, it's a very risky business to be in, to be honest with you. So, all right, we got MP Snyder 97 coming up next with 6 OP 14. Let's do it. And that's why I try to be like very honest with you guys and explain to you guys how it works, because there are a lot of people out there that do not understand how it works, and they think if they go start a brick and mortar that they're just going to get this magic amount of supply out of nowhere, and it's just not how it works. You have to build, even as a store, you have to build your way up just like anything else. You start small. Like, I remember our first distributor order they gave us, literally, and this was when Pokemon was pretty hot, they literally gave us 1 ETB and like 1 booster box. Not cases, 1 booster box and 1 ETB. That's how much we got. We were supposed to sell that in our store and make money. Like, okay. So, you know, you gotta be there for the long haul, and the longer you're around. And another thing is, like, being able to survive through those dips and those bear markets. Those companies will see that and know that you're fit for it, and those are the ones they're trying to supply the product with, because it's safer for them to build up those stores that they know are going to be good in the long run than, you know, invest a bunch of money into new stores and have a huge risk of them either going out of business or for a lot of cases just completely stealing from the distributor. During the COVID, when there was a bunch of businesses shutting down, like after COVID, when the bubble popped, apparently there were a ton of new distributor accounts that just basically they had their, basically they would put the order on a credit card or ACH, which means, like, I think ACH is like advanced. So like you pay later. You get the product first and then you can pay like a month later. A lot of stores were just straight up just keeping the product and not paying the distributor. So that shit's wild, bro. So they were, so you know, they're going to supply more product to the accounts that they have years and years and years of like history with, you know? It's less risk for them, and it's also easier for them too. What's up, Dan? Fucking Dan, too. All right, we got the Dofi. All right, you got the Foxy Altart Snyder. Not bad. We'll take it out of 6 packs. Not too shabby. Fucking Dan, dude. All right, got some good SRs too. That was actually a very good break there. And you know, I didn't even really touch on the fact that what fortunately we have not had to deal with One Piece yet is because the way that Bandai is like super involved in like the distribution of their product. One thing that we haven't really talked about is that Pokemon specifically, based on the demand of the product, a lot of distributors actually charge sometimes even over MSRP to their stores. They'll say, hey, this is going for $150 a box online. I know MSRP is only $100, but we know you can make $30, $40 a box and it's going to sell. So we're going to sell it to you for $120, even though distributor price is like $60. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing people got to realize too, is when product is hot on the secondary market and it's worth a lot, distributors want to make their money too. They want to, you want to talk about scalpers. Distributors are actual scalpers. But just the way the business works is just, if they're, you know, if Pokemon ships out a bunch of product and the product isn't good and distributors are sitting with it, they're fucked. The only thing I've heard of is, I think some of the distributors, and I don't know if it's the wholesale distributors or if it's the one that stock Walmart or Target, but apparently they can sell, if they have too much product, they can basically sell it back to Pokemon, who will then sell to like different distributors to try to move it again, which is crazy. So the distributor that stocks Target, Walmart, and like GameStop and like all those big box stores, that distributor can basically just sell shit back if they overorder it, which is crazy to me. That's just so insane. Like, that would be nice if we just bought product from the distributor and was like, oh, this isn't selling, and sell it back to the distributor. They'd be like, yeah, go fuck yourself. Be like, we ain't taking that shit back. Like, eat the loss. That's what they'd say to us. All right, Grinch, 20 Stellar Crown booster packs. All right. Stellar Crown. I'm getting low on Stellar. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, Grinch 23. Come on, brother. I just got shipped out a nice Siggy from Azure Lane this week with you guys. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Were you one of the packages I brought to the post office today? Brought a bunch of packages to the post office today. Can Bandai buy another printing company as well and just print more? I don't think Bandai owns the printing facility that they use. They probably rent it out, which is also part of the problem. Pokemon's one of the only trading card games that I think own the facility that prints their shit. And the only reason they own it is because they bought Millennium Print Group out, like when shit was down bad. But I don't know. It's potentially possible. The only problem is all Bandai product gets printed in Japan, I think, and then gets distributed to like multiple countries. Like, One Piece is massive worldwide. Like, it's not just America and Japan. It's like Mexico and Canada and fucking all these other countries are also getting a massive amount of One Piece. Yeah, shipping is back up. Yep. Yep. Shipping is open again. Correct. Yeah, it's been open for what, like 2 weeks now? So I thank you guys for being patient through that. But the most common time we have problems with shipping is around Christmas because of obvious reasons. Like, really high demand for shipping, people overworked, you know, interns being temporaries being hired and then stealing shit. Like, it's just not worth to ship. It's just worth to just wait a month and just wait till the craziness of Christmas calms down. Everyone's buying gifts online. Everyone's shipping their gifts to family members. It's just an absolute disaster. What's up, Adam? One Piece is cooked. Yeah, did you see the price of EBO 3 boxes, Adam? We got our allocations today. We're getting allocated about 20% of what we normally get. Twenty percent. That's not 20% of what we ordered. That's 20% of what we normally get for normal sets. That's cooked. So we kind of saw that coming with how expensive the boxes were. Like, we know that there's bigger stores than us that get word way ahead of time. That's cool. I'll go eat a dick. Wait, you don't want to pay $37 a pack for a new set, Adam? The fuck? Dude, that fucking Uta, if the prices stay the same, that Uta's gonna be like worth like fucking 20 grand, dude. That Uta is literally gonna be a down payment on a house. Alright, we got Zera Aura illustration rare. If the boxes stay $1,000, yeah, I think it will be. I swear it'll be like 20 G's, bro. Because you got to think about how much money you would have to spend to pull that card. Stupid. Yeah, it's a good thing they didn't put Robin SP in the set, because I really want a Robin or a Robin manga whenever they do make her manga. I'm happy they didn't do Robin in this set. It doesn't need to be any hotter than it is, dude. It's already overpriced. The SPs will be definitely multiple thousands of dollars. I think the BOA will probably be like 5 G's, if not more. It's gonna be a fucking shit show, dude. Oh, for OP 15? I'm not the biggest Kobe fan, but I'm kind of just... I'm hoping that, like, the set's, like, cheap, dude. Cheaper. I just want... I want the set to be accessible for people, man. Like, $200, $250, $300 booster boxes ain't it, chief. Random question, but when you do my order, can you show my hits? And if possible, I hit a Siggy on Black Friday. Was going to see if someone's interested in trading for One Piece cards. I don't really collect or know anything about that, and would let whoever get the better deal, LOL. Yeah, I mean, you could... I don't mind you guys trading cards as long as it's for product. So if somebody takes you up on that offer, for sure. Oh, really, Dork? Yeah, because I think people are starting to realize that it's going to be insanely impossible to get. Yeah, I mean, we had EBO 3 for Japanese for a while, and then when people realized how hard it was going to be to get it in English, like... I mean, they made a set based around all the hot ladies, dude. Like, we knew this shit was going to happen, bro. It sucks because this is like the worst possible time for this shit to happen. Why couldn't we have gotten one of these sets when the fucking hobby was dead, bro? Now we're just cooked. Because, like, not only are we cooked, we're extra cooked. Alright, Grinch, nothing too crazy, man. Pokemon be like that, though, you know. You know how it is. Thank you for jumping in, though, man. Grinch 23. Just kiss a moving bus. Yeah. We just need to wait until the scalpers, like, kick rocks. It's not just the scalpers, though. Like I told you guys, scalpers aren't the reason something's overpriced. They're actually like they're an additional effect of something that already is in high demand. The scalpers come second, believe it or not. It's not the other way around. There was already high demand for One Piece. I think a lot of people learned that One Piece was just insane, and it's a good anime, and it's growing a lot in popularity, and they're doing a lot of big crossovers, and also they're doing a lot of new shows. So I think it was just a matter of time One Piece blew up. But also you got to remember that this happens pretty much every single time there's an anniversary set. So it happened with OP5, right? OP5, like, the card game was dead. OP4 was worth nothing. OP5 came out, blew up One Piece. All of a sudden, OP4, OP3, OP2 all sold out like crazy. The hobby was dying down quite a bit after OP8. OP9 came out, just made everything skyrocket again. OP7 and OP8, even OP6, I kind of sat for a while. All those got blown out the water after OP9 because it got everyone back into the hobby. And then we had OP13, which was another anniversary set, which just blew it up again. So unfortunately, we have really big people like Logan Paul and shit like that also getting into it, which is just it's complicating the issue even further. So it's getting bad. All right, playing much 11 OP14. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I don't know, man. I just love One Piece, and it's been so stressful to like deal with. But we got like a pretty decent system at the store. We're pretty much just only giving packs to players now at this point. I mean, the players need the packs to play the game, you know? So, yeah. That's another thing too, is like, I know like the One Piece store is like taking the plastic off the packaging, which I think is like, that's okay, because then it makes it harder to resell. But still, like, even then though, like, people are just gonna rip open the packs and make a bunch of money through singles. Well, I guess that's better in their eyes, because at least it'll bring the singles prices down, at least they would think. Oh, let's go, you'll frighten me. Nice, dude. All right, You'll Frighten Me manga event. Very good. All right, the Lucy's, bro. That's a good one. Card sucks, though, but it's got boa on it, so. All right, here we go. Keep going. Card is actually cheeks. It's going up in price, is it? I bet, dude. I mean, the whole set's going up in price, bro. Oh my fucking god, there's no way you just did that. Bro, what? Dude, Lucy's Sengoku SP, bro. What the hell? Yep. The Lucy's were to play. Hindsight's 2020, though. Yep. Yep. Sengoku's still worth a bunch. Definitely not the best SP, but an SP is an SP in the set, let's be honest. Literally don't care. Okay, and then Mr. Travick said to check the hits. Yeah, I got you, dude. We'll take a look at your hits when you're up. But you see what I'm saying? Like, you came in, paid what? Like, let's see, $99, $100, and you just pulled, how much is this card? Like $250. This card's probably $250 or $300, so you just pulled $550 worth of cards for $99. I mean, even at the price, $400. The bow is $400. Okay, so this card's $400. How much is this one? So you just pulled $600 worth of stuff from $100 in packs, and you're paying almost market for packs. Now imagine pulling that much money in value and expecting the stores to sell at MSRP, not saying you, but I'm saying people in general. Imagine people expecting stores to sell things that are worth that much for MSRP. It's fucking bullshit, dude. Yeah, those people are dumb. They just want to make money off the stores. Just be honest. Instead of complaining about pricing, just say the actual truth. You want to make a bunch of money off the store that took all the risk. Just say that. Now imagine this, right? Imagine we just pulled those, right? 150 and 400. Okay, $550 in value. Imagine I sold to you at MSRP, which MSRP is like 109. So that'd be like, let's say like a third of the price. So I say to you, hey, I know that's $550 in cards and that people will actually pay that much for those cards. But I sold to you at MSRP. So you got to go over here. 550 divided by 3. You have to go sell these cards to someone for $183. You'd be like, fuck you talking about? I'm gonna sell them for $550. Duh. So how's that any different from stores wanting to sell product at market? You know what I'm saying? Because what's gonna happen is if you sell this to somebody at $183, what's gonna happen? They're gonna go sell it for $550 and make $300 fucking dollars off you. $350. They wouldn't be worth that much if packs were at MSRP, but that's the problem. They're not at MSRP, bucko. Because people, it's supply and demand. People have proven that they are worth more than MSRP. You can't argue with a market. A market isn't because of one store or because of one person. It's a huge like machine that settles itself out between supply and demand. That's how it is. That's how it works. You can't just be like, yeah, I know everyone's willing to pay $300 a box, but we're just going to sell at MSRP. You can't do that because then people are going to try to make money off whoever is supplying that product. That's just not how it works. Like, it's just common sense, man. But you're right. You're right. If boxes were MSRP, the cards would not be worth that much. That is 100% true. But that's just not how it works. It's not MSRP. That's the problem. But yeah, like if market aligned with MSRP, absolutely I agree. They would not be worth that much money. That's correct. Babe, thank you so much for the resub. I love you. How many months is that, guys? Someone's got to tell me how many months she's at. I can't see it on the screen. That shit crazy. Thanks, babe. I love you. We were talking about market. We just had... So Plain Much just came in. And first of all, congratulations, Plain Much. Not your fault. Came in, spent $100, and pulled $550 worth of cards. 2 cards worth $550. And I was saying, I was like, you almost paid market for your packs. I was like, imagine expecting a store after you can make that much money opening product to sell it to you for a third of what market is. I was just kind of making a point, not anything specific, but just making a point in general. And that's why I said, like, even though the manufacturers are taking the plastic off boxes, people are still going to open the packs of those boxes and make a bunch of money off the singles. There's super rares. There's fucking SRs that are $30. All right, Burns 595. We're gonna get a box of PRB Japanese. PRB 2. So it's like almost like it's to a point now where the singles are worth so much that even if we opened the product and sold it at MSRP, there's even people who are opening it for the game are still getting an insane amount of value in the cards that they're opening for the price. Yeah, and I think if we had that much product, babe, we could do that. Like, if we were getting, like, 10 pallets of One Piece, I'd say, fuck it. Open, like, 2 or 3 cases for singles. But that's the problem, is we don't have enough product to do that. But if stores got the product at MSRP distribution prices, aren't they still making enough money at secondary market selling at MSRP? So the problem with that, Jesus, is kind of what Kristen's telling you, is like, so how is it fair that people don't want to pay MSRP when a product is worth less than MSRP, but they expect stores to sell at MSRP when the product is worth more than MSRP? How is that in the best interests of the store? Because don't forget, the store took the risk putting this product on pre-order that we are stuck with. So the problem is, right, you got this mindset that everyone should be able to buy at MSRP, but like what we were saying is, what happens when the product is worth less than MSRP? People aren't going to buy it at MSRP, bro. They're going to buy it online for cheaper. So, but no, and on top of that, bro, on top of that, you got to remember, when products are hotter and going for more money, stores are going to be getting less of that product. So for example, let's take EBO3 for example. We're getting 20% of what we get for normal sets for EBO3. 20%. So we're supposed to go sell that shortage of product for MSRP. Because technically, if we're going to make the same amount we would be making from our normal set, then we would have to sell it at 5 times as much to make up for the lack of product that we're getting. Right? Now, what I don't agree with, Jesus, what I don't agree with is when stores go ahead and they're getting product from distribution and they're selling over market. I think that's bullshit. And some stores do that, by the way. Some stores do it. I think that's bullshit. Keep in mind, we're always under market. Because here's the thing, right? When it comes to the store, we need to make as much money as possible, right? That's just any business. It's stupid to not do that. So if I can go sell these boxes on TCG Player to people who won't complain, who I don't need to face, who aren't going to leave us shitty reviews and constantly stress me out for X amount, then why would I sell it online for less? When I can just do less work and just sell it all online for X amount. That's why what we do is we take whatever the market is, and then we kind of subtract like 15% from that, because that's about what we would lose in fees if we were to sell it online. And to be honest with you guys, I even go a little under that. We're usually like 20 to 25% under market. But we're not going to be MSRP. That's just ridiculous. That's just stupid. All right, Burns. Thanks for jumping in, dude. That's just dumb. Burns. I'll start selling at MSRP when you guys start buying all of our WeCross and our Yu-Gi-Oh! And our Rebirth for You and our Weiss. That's all just sitting over here taking up space because it's worth less than what we're selling it for. Got that? The good ones do, Jesus, but not the ones that are selling for MSRP. Yeah, the good ones survive those dips, correct. But the good ones aren't selling at MSRP when shit's going for twice to 2.5 times as much online. Those aren't the smart stores. Because what's going to happen is all these righteous stores that are trying to sell at MSRP because they're trying to do the right thing, as soon as there's a dip in the hobby, they're out of business. because they're going to get flooded with a bunch of product that they can't sell. Just completely out of business. And you saw it like everywhere when the dip happened in 2022. It happened like crazy. There was like my wife Kristen, who Girl Poison, she was in a Discord for like stores, or it was a Discord, or was it like a Facebook group for places that go out of business. There was literally like 4 or 5 new stores going out of business every day. Trading card stores just shutting down like it's fucking like it's Toys R Us type shit. All right, Mr. Trabic, 6 OP14. Stores were just going out of business like it was fucking going out of style, dude. Bounties will come back when Pokemon's cheap. Bounties will come back. I promise. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man. It's because when the hobby's hot, everyone tries to open stores and stuff because shit's easy to sell. But you know what's not easy to sell? When packs are literally cheaper online than they are from distributors. That's not easy. So only the good stores that have loyal communities can get through that. And I think like almost everyone in our community kind of understands, believe it or not. There's a couple who don't, who are just like absolute freakazoids, but yeah, we'll show his hits right after this. Yeah, it's all good, Jesus. You're good, man. We're just so you know, we're not like yelling at you or anything. Like, we're just explaining our side of it, and we're not singling out anyone specific. We're just we want you guys to look at it from a different perspective. And I know it's hard. It's hard to understand until you're put in that position, because I didn't understand either. When we first got back into the hobby, I was so mad when all these people were selling near MSRP or near market, and I was like, oh, they're fucking scalpers and this and that, and they should just sell everything at MSRP. Because that's like, I didn't understand until we went through that time where we literally had to pay for like a $30,000 order or $40,000 order from a distributor, knowing that it was not going to sell, and that just completely changed me. Like, you have a very different opinion when you go through that. All right, Mr. Travick. You have a chonker, Mr. Travick? You do. Kind of got to go through it to understand. All right, here's your hits, Mr. Travick. Ooh, Zoro, Kuma. There's the Siggy. I don't know if that's a big one or not. What's that from? PAD. Not sure. Emu leader, nice. Hell yeah. Double up these. Toto. Yeah, like, we got completely cooked on that Puzzles and Dragons shit, and it happens. But that's why we need to make money off the hot sets, so that when we get cooked on shit, it's fine. And I'm sure those will be in, like, fucking $2, they'll be in $2 packs someday in freaking Black Friday, probably next year or something, you know? So, all right, Casual 2K, box of Azure C7 to it. That's the most expensive SIG, is it? That's pretty good. Was that Horse Girls? Was that Horse Girls' signature? Yo, TC Jazz, what up? Greetings from Argentina. I'm curious if you sell some Naruto cards, if even exists. So, I heard like something weird, like, are they making a new Naruto TCG, or there was like a crossover or something? I don't think there's been Naruto in a long time. It's an old TCG. So I'm not too sure on that, Jazz. I'm new to this Twitch and you guys literally late December, but once I heard about the chonker, how it works, I already knew you guys were good, so I'm glad. I'm always here and still supporting. Hell yeah, playing. That's what it's all about, man. It's for fun, dude. We're all here having a good time, man. We appreciate you. Yeah, it's always cool having a conversation with you guys because I feel like the more people who really understand how the hobby works, the better. Because, you know, you can't have these little pieces of cardboard that you can literally almost buy a house with if the distribution wasn't the way that it is, right? Let's take Yu-Gi-Oh! For example. Yu-Gi-Oh! Does not have an issue of cards being worth more than MSRP. You want to know why? Because they print to order, which is complete. I can't believe like how dumb that is. Printing to order is fucking stupid. And Weiss kind of dealt with the same shit where they started overprinting because they were printing to order as well. And when you print to order, you get $30 Yu-Gi-Oh! Boxes. Why don't you guys go up and look up some of the newest Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets and see how cheap they are? If you wanna laugh, go look up on TCG Player the newest Yu-Gi-Oh! Boxes from like the last year, I'd say. There are some sets that are literally worth $30 a box because none of the cards in the set are worth anything and nobody wants them. $30 a box. Keep in mind, distributors sell it to stores for like 57 or something like that. So by buying those boxes from the distributor, the value has actually been cut in half. So I think, would you guys rather have it the way it is right now or have $30 one-piece boxes and a bunch of businesses going out of, like stores going out of business? I think you guys rather have it the way it is right now, unfortunately. Even if you don't think so, I think if we had $30, imagine if we had One Piece and there were only like $40 boxes and the most expensive hit you could get was like $5. Yeah, I don't think people would be that hyped for that. Oh, another SP. What the fuck? Damn. All right, dude. Fucking Stacy must have had Elsa hands, bro. Holy. All right, Kid and Killer SP. Very good. Casual 2K. Was Stacy Elsa the last couple days or what? Let it go. Let it go. Her intro should be Let It Go. You guys are just letting go of your money. Let it go. Let it go. Bad pulls are the only thing I know. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, Stacy's here. Yep. Yep. Dacne trying to rip someone off. What? Nah. Hey, Spacey. Is your vehicle going to be able to get through the snow to come stream, or do you want to like work something out where we can swap days? Because we're getting like a really bad snowstorm coming in, I'm sure you know. Like, real bad. So Saturday, she should be okay. Might need to close early. Snow isn't supposed to start till 5 p.m. on Saturday. Well, so I can stream. Ooh, and you got the Nami altar? Bro, what is happening? Like, I'm actually fucking goated. I need to be raising the price of our packs, dude, because of how sheer hot my hands are. All right, very good. Well, that guy on Twitter was capping. He said every SP box has a secret with it, which I thought was cap, but dude is speaking Japanese per usual. Alright, we got Perona. So it's going to be a 2-hit box, but you got a alt art with your SP, which is huge. Instead of it being like a secret. Nami alt art going for a pretty penny. Yeah, I want one really bad, but not at the price it's going for. I'll wait. I mean, she ain't no Boa, dude. I'm not paying Boa prices for a Nami card. Remember the days when SPs were like $50 to $70? Crazy. What happened? What the happened? See how it's a 2-hit box? Every SP box is a 2-hitter. But non-SP boxes, you can have 4 hitters. With one, you can have one with a... So I think it's like the leader box with a gold Don. And then if you get a 3-hitter, yeah, it's like 4-hitter. All right. Casual 2K, congratulations, man. Great hit, great hit. Great hit, my dude. Casual 2K, you have a truck? Yep, here you are. Yeah, no worries, man. 2-pair Tuesdays, dude. Bro, Adam, we're literally on the verge of potentially doing like a singles Saturday or something, like to get singles into the store. We literally don't have enough singles in the store without 2-pair Tuesday. All right, J-Dash, 2 boxes. Let's get it, baby. Drew, the post I saw on Reddit said the SP boxes will always get an alt art. See, that sounds more... Yeah, that's more understandable. So you just don't get the secret. Like, you wouldn't get a secret and an SP. Stacy just ignored me completely. Oh, no. I just ignored her. Sick. I should be fine for stream, I think. See what's happening Monday morning. Okay. Well, I can swap... Like, if you need me to stream Monday, I'm probably down, because I don't even know if Tuesday... I think we might even be closed Tuesday. So, I could probably stream Monday, and then you could just take my Wednesday next week. Your break was good, Mike. Your break was pretty good, I think, dude. I want to say you got, like, Gecko Leader and Mihawk Gold Dawn. I think you did pretty good, bro. We can swap Monday for Wednesday if weather bad. Yeah. We'll keep in touch. We'll see how it is. Also, do not be surprised because like Maryland weather is super unpredictable. Like it is not predictable at all. So there's been times where we were supposed to get like huge storms like this, and then it's just completely missed us. So. I want a giant cookie too, babe. I was thinking about maybe going to get some ice cream. I want ice cream! Your cards numbers are from another level from here. My cards numbers? Jazz, what's that mean, bro? Like the amount of packs we have? Is that what you're saying? I need a tub of ice cream? Dude, I agree. Like, I want a chocolate brownie sundae with a giant cookie sticking out of it with hot fudge and like caramel, like drizzled on it. Aw, mint chip. Ugh, stat. Literally jump off a bridge. Now that shipping's open, can I get my 5 PSA cards shipped out? Absolutely, Elite Sunday. Absolutely. So go ahead, and when you go ahead and put in for shipping, just put in something that will remind us. But yeah, absolutely, you can get them shipped out. I don't know what you would put in there, but maybe just put ship my truck like 5 times or something. We'll be like, oh, why is that 5x? Babe, we would have to go in probably the next 20 minutes because they close at 9, so the waffle machine might be off. Mint, like, it, alright, honestly, like, for you guys who like mint chocolate chip, like, have you guys ever considered getting your brain, like, checked to make sure, to find out what's wrong with you? Like, honestly, dude. Like, if you like mint chocolate chip, I got no words for you, dude. That shit's ass, bro. That shit's straight booty. Ever considered just chewing some gum? Yeah, exactly. That's basically the same thing. I agree. Like, I don't know why I would eat like mint chocolate chip when I can just go upstairs, go to my toothpaste, and just fucking down the entire bottle of toothpaste. It's basically the same thing. No, my favorite flavor is vanilla. No, it's not. No, all right, Gecko Moria leader. Let's go, dude. Very nice. You're gonna need a new bag, J-Daz? I got you, baby. No worries. My favorite flavor is probably... flavor of ice cream? I get like twist. I get like chocolate and vanilla. And then I really like fucking caramel, dude. Mint chocolate chip is gross, dude. And people who like mint chocolate chip, like, we can't live on the same planet. Mint chocolate chip is vile. It's like people who like coconut. Like, if you like coconut, I have no words for you, man. Like, just fuck you. Coconut is actually gross. Yeah. So is mint chocolate chip. Vinny! What up, Vinny? Thank you for the resub, man. Appreciate you, big dog. How's everything going today, man? Oh, you got the Booba Vivi. God, that card's hot. Fuck. Sheesh. Dude, her boobas are crazy, man. I like how her necklace is foil. That's cool. Dude, her boobs were not like that in Alabasta, I'll tell you that. They were not going crazy like that, I'll tell you that much. Oh, I gotta show you guys a video. Also, you guys like my background? I gotta show you guys a video. Watch this. I sent it to Kristen. Did I send it to her? Uh-oh. 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 Oh no, I put it in the group chat. That's what it was. All right, look at this.
I only carry alt cards and above. I don't do any of that brokey stuff. Do I have any Kuma cards? What the hell's a Kuma? Does he have a manga? He doesn't? Okay, yeah, that's why I don't know him. Bro, all the hype is in One Piece right now. This is where it's at. Am I gonna go back to ruining Pokemon when the 30th anniversary comes out? Yeah, probably. How much for my pre-errata Nami? I'm asking $5,000 for it. The current market price is $3,500. Yeah, but with the way One Piece is moving, it's probably gonna be 5,000 in like a week or two. Bro, I am telling you, One Piece will go up forever. It is such a safe investment in 10 years. What's gonna happen when the series ends? Didn't the Netflix show come out a few years ago? You're saying it's a manga and anime series. It has how many chapters? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, while I mainly sell Namis, Jewelry Bonnie is actually pretty hot.
Dude, that last part's gold, dude. Dude. Said, although I mainly sell Namis, I'm not gonna lie, Jewelry Bonnie is pretty hot. Yep. Yeah, she's 12. She's canonically 12. But she can also change into a future, any future form of herself. But she can also change back too. So she's definitely jailbait. Loading jailbait mode. Wee woo. Yeah, for sure, Jesus. That and like incest, dude. They love that for some reason. You see Bonnie from OP13 price? No, what the shit? Oh, the SR. Yeah, it's because of the Egghead deck's like topping right now. The Luffy one. The yellow Luffy is like actually busted. So she is. I mean, yeah, her ass is all up in that on that card, but that's not why it's mooning. It's mooning because it's a really fucking broken card. Yeah, card broken. Does she have an alt art? Her SR and OP13 has an alt art? Are you talking about the leader? Because it's the 10 drop that's mooning, I think. I didn't know there was an alt art for that card. It's the character, right? The 10 drop that gets rush. Your opponent draws one of their life and then it gets rush, right? Yeah, that card's fucking broken. Boomer Ninja, 21 months. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, big dog. Thanks, Boomer. I don't remember the alt art for some reason. Also, OP13, like, just fucking went by in a flash, so. Oh! Arlong! One drop Arlong. We'll take that. A lot of people like Arlong, by the way. Kind of crazy. What up, Goku? The treasure rare in OP13 is $125 now. That's crazy, dude. Not surprised, though. One Piece is just fucking not okay, bro. It is just the hottest thing out right now, man. Remember when I was like 2 years ago when I was talking about how awesome One Piece was and everyone was like, "What Pokemon you're bashed?" And I was just like, dude, I don't know, man. The SPs and like the mangas and like the game's really fun. Like, I don't know, man. I think this TCG is kind of cooking and just flew under the radar for like 2 years. Like, it's so funny when I show somebody who like, you know, collects one of the other TCGs, like my binder of all my SPs and shit, they about nut themselves. They're like, holy fuck, those look crazy. And I'm like, yeah. What's up, Robert? Making some food. That's what's up, dude. Yeah, bro. Shit was like very accessible at one point. Well, we just got a leader box that didn't have a gold Don in it, I think. Right? So maybe the gold Don only comes in a leader box, but it's not guaranteed. Yeah, it can't be guaranteed because the Dons would be way more common. The gold Dons. All right, there's Crocodile. Crocodile. Ooh, nice. Shanks Altar. Yeah, so you got 2 Altarts with your... Wait. Oh, yeah, so we got 2 3-hit boxes. Hell yeah. Wait, really? Alright, we got 2 3-hit boxes. One with a leader. What? Yeah. Yeah, so we just had 2 3-hit boxes. That's pretty good. Very good, very good. Yeah, because we had 2 secrets. And 4, yeah. 2 3-hitters. Very good. All right. All right, not too shabby. A lot of good SRs as well. All right, J-Daz, you said you need a new bag, huh? J-Daz. You have 9 secrets already? But dude, you could get more secrets. Would you rather have 9 secrets or 12 secrets? I make a good point here. Alright, Grinch, 36 Scarlet Violet base. I don't think we have booster boxes. We're just gonna get some loose packs. Loosey gooseys. Alright, Scarlet Violet base set. This is pretty fun, guys. We haven't been able to open this set in a long time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Don't worry, I think Pokemon's gonna get crazy again when the 30th anniversary comes out. So enjoy Pokemon during its dip while you can, because It's gonna get pretty outrageous here soon, I think. All right, here we go. Dude, we haven't pulled a Miriam in like forever, dude. Let's pull a Miriam. Remember she was like the hottest card at the time. I still got that miscut Miriam. I'm gonna save that shit. Okay, Mo. Okay, buddy. Wait, Elite, are you shipping anything else as well, or are you just shipping your slabs? Did you just want to ship your slabs, or did you have cards too? Is Misty fat? Is your cat fat, Mel? I feel like a lot of times, like, when you only have one cat, it's like, everyone I know that only has one cat, their cat's always fat as fuck. Why is that? Why is that the case? Probably as big as Tata. Tata's not fat. Tata's skinny. He's just fluffy. It's all fluff. But he's also just genuinely a big cat. I think he's got some Maine Coon in him. I don't think he's all Maine Coon, but he's definitely like part. But I swear, everyone I know that has a single cat, the cat's always fat every time. Every time the cat's morbidly obese. Like, Danny and Stacy's cat is literally a fucking Minecraft block. But, like, not one Minecraft block. It's like 100 Minecraft blocks combined, but it looks like one big block. Like, he's just square for no reason. You have one cat, she's so skinny, we feed her treats all the time, but she doesn't gain weight. She got like hyperthyroid or something? Dude, I love Maine Coons. I want to get like a purebred Maine Coons once a couple of our cats die. Because 6 is too much. Like, we need to go back down to like 3. 2 or 3 is like a good number. 4 is where it starts like kind of being like too much. 5 is ridiculous, and 6 is just like we gotta be morons to have 6 cats. All right, we got rare candy. It's just too much work, dude. Oh, she's got a fast metabolism. That's fair. Yeah, we got too many cats. But I love them all, so. Yeah, big sad Mel. I'm gonna be very sad. It's part of life. It is what it is. Come on, baby. Get that. It'd be cool to get that Gyarados. Oh! Ooh, that's actually a good pull. Nice. Actually, a pretty good pull. Gardevoir EX. Special illustration rare. That's a good hit. Looks really good, too. Yeah, actually looks pretty kind of good. Like, I might grade. Dude, that might be something you grade. A little off center. It's a little thicker on the right. Yeah, maybe it's too off. God, it looks so good, though. Yeah, with the new grading standards, probably a 9. It's a good one, though. You want to get ice cream? Go get ice melt for Snowstorm. And maybe go to BJ's. I thought you were going out tomorrow, honey. Yeah, you're going to the Amish market tomorrow. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we could do that. Ooh, Gardevoir full art? Alright, dude. I forgot how good the pull rates were in Scarlet and Violet. But then the cards weren't worth anything and everyone was bitching about it. The pull rates feel really good in Scarlet and Violet. You don't want to get 100 pounds of cat litter and ice melt by yourself. Yeah. Oh. Let me think. That's if they have any left at this point. True and real. Just go with her. I got a lot of orders, dude. I'm fucking busy. Do any of your cats have the double thumbs? Are you talking about the, are you talking about the, what's it called? It's like got like a name, that like extra nail. Dew claw? Is that what it's called? I think it's called like a dew claw or something. Is that what you're talking about? If not, then I don't think so. You could hide your mod badge, you would. Really? Why? Just put in an order and like 40 items said weren't available. Yeah, 'cause everyone's freaking out over the snow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, everyone's just trying to like stock up on stuff. All right, Curlia, dude. All we need is Ralts and we got the full line. That would be sick. Cute. All right, let's get the Ralts. You know how it is. I mean, you saw how it was with toilet paper, dude. People just like overreact to things. What? So, babe, do you want me to close store, or what do you want me to do? Because at this point, the waffle machine's definitely turned off. Like, that waffle machine is cooked. But, like, opposite of cooked. Like, it's off. All right, those are some really good hits, Grinch. Let's go, dude. That was very good. All right, Vinny, 36, Dragon Ball Masters, BT 29. FBO8? No. BT 29. What's BT 29? What the freak is BT29? Drew, could you could get a gift card for 1 free box of any TCG to rip for life. What you taking? 1 free gift card for a free box of any TCG that I can open forever? I would get the 4-pack collection boxes of Hidden Fates, probably. Slat wall on my left or my right? What's the name of the set? Fearsome Rivals. What? What? I don't see it, bro. It's green boxes. Oh, I see something down here. I see one box. I see un box. So we have 12 packs somewhere, maybe? Yeah. Alright. 24 plus 12 is 36. Oh, fuck! It was on the bottom row. Hey Alex, shut the fuck up, you fucking simp. That simp Alex. Simp Lord. Simp Lord alert. Simping for Elsa. Simping. Simp. It's simply amazing. Alright guys, I have to close up the store because the ice cream store that we like to go to turns the waffle makers off at like 7 p.m. Like they say 8:30, but it's actually 7 p.m. What's up, Tommy? What's going on? So if you guys want to open more stuff, you can open with Spacey tomorrow. Got that? Spacey. AKA Elsa, AKA Lacey, AKA Scasey. Did I miss any? You made an order? Well, if you make an order, it's fine. I'm just closing it now. So if your order's already in, you're chilling. I can't do anything about orders already going through. But my wife literally wants a waffle and they're not going to make her one. Like, I'm calling it. The waffle's cooked. But, like, not cooked. Like, opposite of cooked. It's uncooked. Alright, store's off. So if you snuck an order in, you're good. Lucifer. Dude, what is the configuration on this set, bro? What the fuck is happening? Some packs have like 3 foils in front, some have like 2. I'm getting a fucking aneurysm over here. Ooh, that's a sick card. SLR. Slur. Okay. Clanker. Armored Squadron. Yep. Yep. Super 17. Oh. Suck 'em day. Day. Suck 'em day. Is there anything ever in the front of the pack, or is it always just foils? Io Broly. Ooh. This is a SPR special rare. Very nice. Fearsome Destroyer. Destroy Vipus. Invite me to ARAM. Dude, you don't want to play with Adam. He sucks. Damn, Adam sucks. He's actually about as coordinated as... as a hippopotamus. Got his ass. Hit him with the hippo. Drew sucks. I've seen him. I went like 0-10 with Kaisa. I haven't played Kaisa in like literally 10 years. But okay. Go look at my match history, bitch. You got me added, pussy boy. Fucking dog shit 49ers fan. Check W. Dude, all right, Adam, you would have laughed at this. So I came in that day, the day after. Well, I came in Tuesday. I was so quick with this. Megan was like, Drew. She's like, guess what sold? And I just said, your defensive coordinator. Dude. And then Brandon Taylor started dying, dude. I hit her with it, dude. Yeah, dude. Come on, that was good. One pack of Snorkana. Okay. 3-man Kamehameha. 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 Fuck my pussy. Sorry, Tourette's. Turrets. I have Torrents. We gooning in the Druniverse. The Druniverse. That's a banger. That's a certified banger. Yo, Chewy with the sub. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the resub, my dude. Appreciate you, big dog. All right, Vinny. I think we got some pretty good hits there, man. We got a nice special rare, and we got a slur. Look at that slur. All right. Pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, Vinny. 00 Vinny. 007 Vinny. Stay in school, kids. This is what happens when you don't graduate high school. Who didn't graduate high school? I was on the honor roll, motherfucker. I literally graduated with a gold fucking little thingy hanging off my hat. It has a name, but I don't know what it is. I swear to God, there's a picture of me somewhere, actually. I literally graduated with honors, pussy. All right, we got RPOP me, Robert. All right, Robert. I literally asked Kristen. She's seen the picture. Honors in special ed? Dude, I don't want to fucking hear it, Alex. You were literally in the fucking carpeted room. That's all the way at the end on the right. That they had to put on the end of the building so that it wouldn't disturb the other classrooms. I don't want to fucking hear it, dude. Fucking soundproof walls and bumpers on the corners of the desks. I don't want to hear you fucking speak. All right. Send my truck, send my cards. Okay. So just ship my cards. I got you. Cran wax. Fucking. I was gonna say something, Adam, but I'm going to refrain from that. The orange ones are tasty. Say a pussy? No, I won't. I'm the bigger man. I had a good snapback though, I'll tell you that. The short bus driver was on a first name basis. Yeah, okay, Alex. Alex, did they ever pay you out? Since you saved the school a bunch of money? Since they didn't have to clean the windows on the short bus? That shit can be expensive, man. Not your short bus. Your short bus was fucking squeaky clean, dude. From fucking licking it. Adam's Asian? Adam, you're Asian? Dude, no wonder you play League. Bro. I know Dork's Asian. Me play leagues. Me play League. Me eat rice. Okay. Yeah, Dork's Asian. Dork plays Division, though. In, like, those kind of games. My man ain't touching League with a 10-foot pole. You're Asian too, playing much? Would you rather be a window licker or a lint licker? What is a lint licker? I feel like that's just that fucking... What was that? It was Orbit, right? Dirty mouth? Clean it up with Orbit. You lit liquor. What the French toast? Yeah, I remember that. That was a banger commercial. Dirty mouth? Clean it up with Orbit. What the French toast? All right, here we go, Robert. Good luck, bud. Come on. All right, Nami, that's a good one. She's spendies. You lit liquor. Dude, what happened to all those baller ass commercials, dude? Remember when Super Bowl commercials used to actually be fire as fuck? And now they're just dog shit and depressing. What happened? I couldn't tell you one commercial from last year's Super Bowl, not one. That's so sad. The world happened? True. True. Everyone got all sensitive. Companies got scared to get canceled. I don't know. Because everyone's bored. Well, you don't think they want to? No. Well, why is a company going to spend all these millions of dollars to make a commercial that could potentially fucking fuck their company over? Makes no sense. I get it. It's not the companies that are the problem, it's the people. Get offended by U-turn singles. I've seen that, dude. I can't take any of that shit serious. Like, these people aren't real. These people are living in a simulation, dude. I think people are gonna like care about U-turn signals when fucking World War is going on. Nah, that's the problem, dude. Everyone's so fucking bored, dude. No one has their fucking no one understands the actual what a problem actually is. Ooh, all right, Rosinante and Law. That's a dope altar. We've not seen that very much at all. Very good. Now let's get the treasure rare. That would be sick. That's a really nice alt art. Corazon. Ooh, all right. We got the Jinbei alt art. Jinbei. Jimbles. Really? Rosinante and Law. Based, Alex, pretty based. If I don't feel like something, fuck the company, I'll just quit. It's not supposed to be hard. I'm just loyal to me. Also him. I'm the shit. I'm the best loader on this van line. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, dork. Yeah, fucking morons. I don't care. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Adam's playing Rek'Sai. Yeah, that's just a bad influence, dude. That guy sucks. That guy actually fucking saw. Alright, another Nami, very good. my god, dude. How many SPs are we hitting, bro? God damn, dude. Good shit. Alright, we got the Eustace Captain Kidd SP. Alright. Very good, Robert. When 2 cases of SPs just get fucking clumped, dude. Very good. I guess we've also ripped a lot today, to be fair. We've ripped a large amount of stuff. So it feels kind of crazy, but realistically, I think we've gone through almost a case. Very nice. Ooh, and we got the Zorro altar. Nice. Very good. So we had a 3-hit box, and then we're gonna have an SP, which is a 2-hitter. Very good. Oops, that's an SR. Oopsie poopsie. Iku Nojo. Oopsie poopsie! All right, very, very good, Robert. I'm sure you feel good about that. All right, we got an SP, a couple of really nice alt arts. Got a secret, bunch of good SRs. Very good. All right, Robert, first time, right? Let me get you a bag. And you are shipping as well, okay? So you will be in the ship bin for a whole week, Robert, so you'll have time to add stuff if you would like. R-P-O-P, me, Robert. All right, very good. Babe, they're gonna tell you the waffle machine's off. Sucks. I'll put you in the ship bin, Robert. If you happen to make more, if you buy more packs this week and it's me or Stacy, let us know that you're in the ship bin, okay? All right, 2 boxes of Mega Dream. Let's get it. Dude, League client is still dog shit after literally 10-15 years. Is crazy, bro. Literally 15 years of the client being dog shit. It's actually impressive. They're getting rid of it, apparently, Adam. They're getting rid of it, finally. They're finally getting rid of the client. It's so terrible. Yeah, it's awful, bro. All right, Grinch, good luck. Yeah, it's fucking dog shit, Tommy. Literally just saw. And also the client's always running in the background too, which is also hogging up resources. Like, it's just such a bad way to run the game. All right, Grinch, you ready? Good luck. Oh, I forgot promos, dude. God damn it. Here, let me do this quick. So this would have been... Top 2 would have been for J-Daz. And then another one for Casual 2K, which I think I missed. So Casual 2K, then J-Daz. And then 2 for Robert. I don't know. Did I miss anyone else? I think that's it. Mike. I think we got Mike's, right? If we didn't, I'll get him one too. Alright, we got Roger. I'm going backwards, by the way, guys. Okay, so we got this and this. This is going to be for Robert. Sorry, guys. Fucking forgot. Alright, that's for Robert. And then... J-Daz got these two. And then one for Casual 2K, one for Mike. So J-Daz got the Monet and the Aladdin. Monet and Aladdin. That's for J-Daz. Aladdin. Shut up. I hope the waffle machine's off, babe. I'm just kidding. Alright, and this one is for Casual 2K. Casual 2K gets Kid. And Mike gets this one. Just Tashigi. Nice. Alright, Mike gets Tashigi. Casual 2K gets Kid. Alright, Mike gets Tashigi. Hey, what's up, Cobb? What's going on, bro? And this is going into Casual. All right, we're good. We're caught up now. Sorry, I just realized that we missed those. Yo, I appreciate the resub, Cobb. Much love, man. Thank you, dude. All right, we fixed it. Hooray! All right, let's open up these Mega Dreams. Grinch 23. Good luck, buddy. All right. Come on. Shimon. All right, Snorunt. Ooh, and we got the Mega Gengar. Full art. Very nice. Mega Gengu. All right, Mega Gengar. Void Gale. Gardevoir. I'm doing good, Cobb. How about you, man? Doing good, bro. Being chilling. About to go get some ice cream with the wife. She wants ice cream. I want ice cream, so. Alright, we got Team Rocket's Doug Trio. And then we got some sort of potion thingy. Ooh, nice. Very good. All right, we got the that's Dreepy, right? Dreepy's pretty sick. Oh, the Mimikyu. Nice. Rockets Mimikyu. Team Rockets Mimikyu. That's a banger. That is a banger card, dude. Nice. That's a beauty. AD Thresh. Dan's trolling, bro. Yep. Alright, we got another potion. Another Poshi Onion. Good, illustration rares. Ooh, Mega Dragonite. That's a new one. Throw that one yonder. Throw that one in. Arc. Oh, dude, what's that? Come on. Oh, double hitter. All right, we got Fan Rotom, and what is that? That's some weird mega I've not seen. Which mega is that? That's Mega Halucha? What? That's Halucha? Yeah, Halucha's crazy looking, dude. Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, got another Snorunt. Last pack. Alright, Mega Electros, huh? Alrighty. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, you got the Mega Gengar, you got the Mega Halucha, you also got the Team Rockets Mimikyu, a bunch of other goodies. Alright, I appreciate you jumping in, Grinch. That's some good luck today, Grinch. Not bad. Yeah, you hit that Gardevoir earlier. That was super nice. There you go. Thanks so much. Alright, we got 5 packs of Phantasmal for Godsbeard. Alright, Godsbeard. Five Phantasmal. Yeah, low on Phantasmal, huh? Alright, Godspeed. Good luck, bud. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Okay. Come on, Charizard. What the fucking Charizard? If I don't get a Charizard, I'm hoping. You know what happens when I don't get my Charizard, Daddy. Alright, Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff illustration rare is not bad. Last pack. Alright, Miss Magius EX. Miss Magius EX. Not too bad. All right, God's Beard. Thanks for jumping in, God's Beard. There you go. Alright, last order of the night. We got Kiwovo. 5 Phantasmal Flames. Alright, good luck. Here we go. Oh, got something back there. What is that? Mega Heracross. Okay, we got baited. Mega Heracross. Charmander. 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 Low Toad. Last pack, come on. All it takes is one for that Charizard. Palmots. Ah, no luck, no luck. We tried. Alright, Kiwovo, appreciate you jumping in, dude. And that's it for me, guys. Kiwovo. Damn, Kiwovo, you got a freaking tape on this thing? God damn. This thing is fucking thick. You're gonna have a fucking C-section on this thing. Alright. Fat. Alright, Kiwovo, there you go. Alrighty. That does it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much. Let me put a note that says Elite Sunday times 5 PSA cards. So in case I forget, that'll be over here. Alright, I think we're good to go, guys. No worries. Appreciate y'all. Let me just transfer this shit over to the master queue. You can always look it up if you need to. Jesus. That's some orders. There we go. Oh, dude, stop it. God damn it. No. Alright. Copy. Paste. There we go. Alright, guys. Thanks for all the orders today. I really appreciate it. It was very busy for a Wednesday night. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Stacy will be live tomorrow if you guys want to come hang out with her and open some packs with her. She'll be live, I think, 3 p.m. Eastern. I think is when she goes live. She's been going live early recently, but that's probably what we're looking at. So I'm going to go get my wife some ice cream, and we're going to go get ready for the snowstorm. We'll put up updates in the Discord if we decide to, like, change days, or, you know, I end up taking Stacy's Monday. She might stream for me Wednesday. That kind of stuff. We'll let you guys know in the Discord. All right, y'all. I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.